to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio. Things are getting kinda heated. Think we better take it to the phones. Don't know how we gon' make it. This is the show that goes where you take it.
Where you gonna take it today?
In a minute we'll be ready, cause you know it's on tonight. Ain't no way we gon' forget it. Chopping it up, chopping it up, chopping it. Now I'm laid back, listening to my favorite show with my man Sharp Shot. Chopping it up radio. Plenty other things to do, but I'm putting them on hold. Sitting in the studio, listening to Chop It Up Radio.
What's going on, people? This is your man Sharp Shot right here on Chopping It Up Radio, on ChoppinItUpradio.com. This is the show that goes where you take it. I'm gonna cut that short. We in now. I ain't even going to talk about technical difficulties, all that shit. Fuck it. What's going on, y'all? This is Chopping It Up Radio, the show that goes where you take it. I'm Sharp Shot, the Jack and the radio, along with
your man King Buddha again.
And also,
you know, Terrence Hawkins, the Duke Common. I'm still in the building. You know what it is.
And without further ado,
the one and only Miss Zooty. Hey, how you doing?
Zooty Zoo.
All right, so we're gonna kind of push this along. We was going through a lot of shit. My bad. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll get the shit storm later.
I know it ain't what it ain't.
I know what the fuck it ain't.
I'll get the shit storm later.
Shit. What's been going on, man? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Missed y'all last week. I was waiting on somebody to bring me something that I needed for my camp for my kids, and finally got it. Zooty Treats is in the building.
You actually about to drink that? Now?
That's the one I had last.
And you can smell it.
Yeah.
And taste it.
Yeah. Wait till you get one of them little pieces of mint. You gonna think it's little yeah. I said, oh yeah.
Kavasi, yeah.
Oh man. Pass the Kavasi, yeah.
And if you drink, that does go good with liquor too.
Oh wow.
Drinkers, yeah.
So I'm gonna put some in this. I'm gonna put something in mine.
All right, y'all come on back in here. I know we fucking up, but we back. Let's get it together.
Go ahead, blame it on y'all.
This is what family do. We go through fuck ups as a family, and we accept those who fuck up.
That's right.
And we love those who fuck up, and we will continue to love them for fucking up.
I really don't give a fuck.
Those that fuck up normally don't.
Yeah,
Mike.
I never fucked up. I never fucked up. I promise. I swear to God, I promise you. Next week,
without a hitch.
Without a hitch.
Without a hitch.
I'm going to make that
At
promise.
8 o'clock.
At 8.
I was here at
shit.
8:01. Actually, I was here at
shit.
7:57.
I'm glad I did fuck up. So
was that a shot?
That was a shot.
Pew, pew.
Now, you would have been better if you would have said, "Well, I mean, fuck. I mean, what's the
Didn't
point of me
matter.
being here at 8?
If it
Exactly.
Shit
It
ain't
shouldn't
never
even work
ready
yet.
yet. There you go.
And I bought treats. I came early.
See what I'm saying?
and
I
more
bought
treats.
snacks.
See what I'm saying? So
Well,
we cannot say anything
I won't say nothing,
derogatory to Miss Zooty
but
tonight because she came.
I promise
there and
you, I will make this promise. Next week, it will be flawless without a hitch. I promise.
All right.
I promise. That's
So
a promise I'm
that
gonna make.
means you better be setting this shit up at 12.
Moving
and
forward,
troubleshooting till we
nah,
get
move it. Cause no, I had tested everything out. I don't know what the fuck the computer settings got. I don't know, but I tested everything out early,
All right now.
just for that. I
All
want
right
to test all that. So I promise you, next week we're gonna be straight.
All right now.
All right, so let's get to the topic at hand. Well, not topic, but we gonna go through news because this is news and it's been trending all fucking week. And I really don't even have to read through shit with this for real. Like, I really don't. Everybody knows about Carly. What's her last name? That's the only thing that I'm fucked up on.
Rachel or some shit.
Nah, it's right here.
Now I don't watch much TV. So
Okay, so let's take.
What's her name?
Let's update you. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you in a second. Let's update you on what's going on. So, her name is Carly Russell.
Russell.
So Carly Russell
that
is
name
a.
sounds familiar.
I'm gonna tell you. So Carly Russell was a 24-year-old young lady, who she called the police, claimed that there was a white baby on the side of the road.
Wow.
On the side of the highway. And she pulled over to call the police, pulled over to supposedly help the white baby. And after she got off the phone with the police, she called one of her family members and said that, called one of her family members to tell us about it, and all of a sudden you just heard her scream. And so she supposedly had got abducted, right? Now, the kicker is, when she got abducted, it started hitting social media, and it hit a media frenzy. Like, it went viral, and the police was on it. They was on it like shit. Now, normally, police don't
do nothing.
They don't
black
do a
women.
whole lot for black women.
Right.
Let's keep it on
At
a
all.
buck. They don't do a whole lot for black women.
I think I heard
But
about this.
this
morning.
particular case, literally in 2 days, and that's how long it took for her to pop up all of a sudden. 2 days, this shit went crazy. Like, it was all over every news station damn near, or social media. We put it on blast. Everybody put that shit on blast on social media. And I meant to talk about it last week because the shit happened last week, but I forgot. This was before. And so, okay, 2 days later, she was found walking down the street and walked to a family member's house, or I think it was her home. And so
she just showed the fuck
She
up.
just
she just showed the fuck up 2 days later.
What y'all been doing?
And
It's
said that
so
she got
much to this
kidnapped.
story. It said she got kidnapped. It said it was a redhead white dude. And yeah, that pulled her. Said the redhead white dude came out of the woods. And this is according to the
I know what this is.
yeah, this is according to the police press conference.
This
What
the
are you laughing at?
female version of the Jesse Smollett case.
Yes, they've been saying that. They've been
bitch.
yeah, they've been comparing that shit. They've been comparing that shit.
She probably got bad credit. She probably owed a whole bunch of people some money. They gonna lock her ass up. She's like, nah, y'all can't get it.
Listen, she wanted some dick.
Uh,
She did all
she went away.
this.
She went away for some dick.
She did all this for some dick.
And
The
that's the
power of the dick is real.
No, she wanted to be famous.
I think she did it to
wanted
be famous. Yeah, I
Oh,
think she did it
Fuck
to be
wanted-
famous.
But
This
it
bitch going to
backfired.
jail.
Oh, she going to jail.
It backfired
but
on her
she
ass.
wanted to be famous.
Yeah, it
Like,
backfired on her ass. It literally backfired.
She wanted to get away for a couple of days and not be bothered. And she knew
But then why call the police?
because
Exactly.
she
But
didn't
why
know.
just go missing?
Keep in mind,
Nobody's
she's
gonna-
mental. She ain't the smartest whip. She ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer.
But she in that motherfucking drawer.
But she
But she
knew
in the
enough to
drawer.
call. No, because nobody's doing that for dick.
What?
Nobody's doing.
I've
no.
seen women do way more for
I'm not
dick.
calling the
worse.
police and then calling somebody else and making up this elaborate story
Do
just
you know
to
the
get
rest-
away.
Hold
I'm
up,
gonna
but-
turn my phone off and y'all just not going to hear from me for a couple of days.
Yeah.
One
hear
of my
that, fellas?
one of my good comedian friends said we need to learn how to lie as men.
We
He
do.
said-
We don't know how to lie.
now
He
she
said-
need to learn how to. But
He said
hold on,
he
Michael.
said that what he do is if he, everybody in here that live with a woman, we got a curfew whether we want to believe it or not. We can be paying all the bills, we can be doing everything we goddamn want to do, but we got a fucking curfew.
I agree.
My man said, "Look, I fuck around and miss my curfew." He said, "I opened my eyes and the light it was light outside." He said, "I knew my ass was in trouble." He said, "So all I did was drove straight to the emergency room and checked the fuck in."
That's the one.
See what I'm saying?
That's the
That
one.
was smart.
See what I'm
That's the
saying?
one, not the
See
two.
what I'm saying?
That was smart.
So you gonna lie?
Now hold up, but look, this young lady.
That's a good one.
I'm not even going. This young lady had her whole story straight when she talked to police. Right, like I said, she said white man abducted her with red hair. They abducted her in a car. She ended up in the tractor trailer. She heard a woman's voice, but she didn't see the woman. They put her back in another car, and then she was able to escape. and she ran through some woods and ended up at her close to her home and went to her home.
I'm like, why are there no cuts?
All
and
right,
bruises?
now hold
Now-
on. Read this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead.
Miss K said, word has it, her boyfriend cheated, and she was doing this to get back at him. I don't know if that's true though.
Now, when the boyfriend comes into play, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. I thought you finished.
When the boyfriend, this to get back at him. I don't know if that's true though. The boyfriend did delete all of his posts about praying for her safely though. Lies, we already called the hospitals and jails. So that shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah. So yeah, the boyfriend deleted
all
all of
damn. You called the hospital, but you didn't call the emergency room. See, I wasn't even checked in yet.
No.
He was in triage.
No, you gonna be like, I'm sitting in the
I
lobby.
was dehydrated, and I sat on the toilet and went to sleep.
Now the
And then
boy
they came to get me to get my pressure for your smart ass. I called them. Your ass ain't called the bathroom that I was sitting on that toilet sleep
Now-
in the damn emergency room.
Now the
weight room.
boyfriend deleted all pictures of them and all that shit. Now now there is rumors saying that, you know, it was the ex-boyfriend they broke up because he cheated with a stripper or some shit like that. And I definitely think that it was to get back at, probably try
so
to get back, or
stupid.
to get
I'm not
attention
gonna go-
from the boyfriend most likely.
She wanted some new dick.
I'm not-
it.
Okay,
But
she
then
wanted
just
some
why
new
not
dick
just go get some new
because
dick?
she
Unless
not
you
that.
ugly.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because she wasn't. All women don't know how to do it right. Just because you would have turned your phone off and went on your whore nation
For 2
she
days.
was not ready to do the whore way, so she did it that way.
So I'm
she
gonna
was
make
googling shit.
I'm gonna make an elaborate scheme that's gonna freak out my family, freak out everybody else, just to get back at this man. No,
Fuck
I'm gonna go ahead
yeah.
and find me some new dick.
But
No.
what fucked her up was, now this is a key piece,
What?
and this is an important lesson.
I'm just-
Nowadays, you can't do shit without somebody knowing, because there's a digital footprint everywhere.
Facts.
So she had a great attempt. She left her purse on the seat. She left her cell phone about a couple yards away, and, you know, to, I guess, not have a digital footprint. But when this shit got so big,
This shit is going to be it's just
it's
premeditation.
gonna be a movie. But look, it got
Yep.
so big that they tracked everything. So she Googled how to steal money from a register without getting caught. She stole money from a register from her job, bought a bathrobe, bought some
I
cheese
wanna know,
crackers.
where did she stay for 2 days?
What the
Yeah,
dick?
look. Now, but look, she bought some
What you
cheese.
think?
Hold on, but this is funny. She bought some cheese crackers and something else, right? In her story, she told the police that she was fed cheese crackers.
Okay, you asked the question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the part that he didn't put in. And y'all, let me tell you, this is how I know it was about dick. Listen here. So, the bitch, when they got her back, she had a little tear on her lip and more money in her sock. She got that little tear from sucking dick all weekend. She was sucking a lot of dick, and it wore her shit out. He was, yeah. So she got the tear.
And the money was the
and
extra money he paid her?
Yeah, he gave her a couple dollars because she did good. That's what I believe.
So she got
I'm through with
abducted.
y'all.
She got abducted and they ain't rob her.
Yeah, she didn't get she got addicted. That's what she got.
She got
didn't get
addicted.
addicted. Yeah, come
Either
on.
way, she needs to pay all that money back.
What money?
That the state used to search for
Oh,
her.
fuck.
Yeah,
No,
that and
fuck
she. But no, hold up. But there
you need
was
to be
a
held accountable.
there was a GoFundMe page where they raised a lot of money for her.
And that, yeah,
and
they're
now
not
they
giving
talking
that
about
money back.
they not giving that money back.
All right, well, fuck it.
So yeah, she does. So let me ask y'all this: do you think that charges need to be
Yes,
brought?
absolutely.
I really don't give a fuck. I don't
Absolutely.
see why this shit is such big news, honestly.
The
I
reason
mean,
why I
because-
say that charges should be bought is because what happens to the next young black girl that gets abducted?
Exactly.
And people
Yeah.
are going to think that
It's a hoax.
That it's a hoax. So I'm not going to do everything that I need
You know,
to do.
let me
So,
tell you
no.
something. You know why this shit is news? because they want to rub it in your face that it wasn't real and that it is a black girl that did it. Because if it was really a black girl that got abducted, they don't even go through all these measures when a black girl gets abducted.
Of course.
First
Exactly.
of all.
So
they're only doing this because it was some bullshit and they want to rub it in our face.
But they was already
Because Felicia
broadcasting
Rudd
even
and all
before
that,
she got abducted.
they gave
though.
up. They ain't give Felicia this much. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right, right.
And that's the
So-
whole point.
I'm done with it. I don't want to keep bringing life to this shit because they're bringing it to us to be a negative. So
And they normally don't put this much into it. So being
Right.
that they did, it's fucked up that it was a hoax. I say she really fucked up a lot of shit for future investigations.
But I don't,
She
I don't,
set us back 25
Yeah, she set us
Exactly.
back like
That's my
shit.
thing is-
I say she set us back like shit. Now, what was that? You said it was an article about the. I thought I saved it, but what was that article? Was it in the Buddha Speaks or was it in?
oh no, it was in our group. It was in
In Chopping It
CIU
Up,
Radio.
CIU?
Yeah. Shauna had posted an article. I think you commented on it, I think. I don't think you saw
Here,
it.
go right
so
here. All right,
go ahead
so-
and read it.
All right, give me 1 second. Let's pull it up. All right, mom turned son into
yes.
North Carolina Sheriff's Office after learning he led deputies on pursuit in a car. So deputies spoke to the owner of the vehicle and discovered it was her son. The mother brought her son to the sheriff's office, officials said.
No.
So-
they didn't know it was her son. The police
turned
didn't
him
know.
in.
Okay, well,
She turned him in.
a teenage driver who successfully escaped North Carolina
Now
deputies.
you're reading right.
A teenage driver who successfully escaped North Carolina
Successful.
deputies.
Go ahead, keep reading.
in a high-speed car pursuit was later caught in an unexpected way when his mother turned him in, according to the Rowan County Sheriff's Office.
Right. So, in a nutshell, just in case y'all missed it, the boy stole his mama car to go joyriding. He fucked up. He got away. Car was reported stolen. He got away with it.
but
She
on
took
a
it upon-
chase.
Yeah, but he got away.
But he got away. He didn't get caught.
Successfully got away.
Okay.
And the
He
mother
fucked
turned-
up. He got away. Nobody was hurt. He fucked up the car. Was reported stolen. She took it upon herself to say, I'm taking you to jail.
That's right.
Now, I'm going to let y'all.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Okay. So let me say this. So in a nutshell, if your child does something like that, would you turn them in to the police? Now, let me say my piece real quick, and it's going to be quick.
Go ahead.
It is no right or wrong answer in this situation because what you choose to do as a parent is what you choose to do. But me personally, I feel I can do more in that little situation than turning them in to a North Carolina Sheriff Department because once I turn them in, I'm out of there and these fucking police is killing these black kids.
Let me say this to you on that point.
Okay.
It's your car.
Right.
That's your kid.
Right.
You're not per se pressing charges. You letting this little nigga know you
Yeah.
steal anybody's car. Not only my car, but anybody's car. You're going to jail.
I get it. But
So
the
you-
same charges are still, regardless if it was your car, the same charges. He's getting the same tag. He's getting the
She's
same
not
charge.
gonna. She's
Because-
She
not
don't
gonna
have to
charges.
press charges. He getting eluding
He
and
getting- yeah, he
fleeing.
he definitely
no,
getting charged.
he's getting charges.
He getting charges
Fuck that it
because
was her car.
he fleed the police.
He's
If he
getting
wouldn't
a
have,
tag on his record. Hold up real
Go
quick.
ahead.
Not only that, now did you hear where he said it was at? The North
North
Carolina,
Carolina, yeah.
Sheriff's Department.
Oh yeah.
Where these kids have been found dead in jail cells to this day and they don't know why. Now the police, these redneck good old boys, already gonna be mad that this little nigga got away. Now you done turned him in, we got his little ass. All right, mama, we got him from here. You got to go.
Yeah. Given the
It's
time
a
and
lot
place.
to it.
Given the time and place.
Right.
Whether I would do that or not.
Right, but
yeah.
it's no right or wrong. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going to judge you for saying you would turn him
I
in.
would definitely
because
turn
that's
his
what you
ass
feel
in.
to choose to do as a parent. I just wouldn't do it.
Because
That's
that's
all I'm saying.
I get that.
I got police officer friends of mine that will come and cuff a kid.
So you can use that to your advantage.
yeah, that'll come cuff a kid for me just to let them know. Hey, look here, y'all. It's places for people like you. If you want to keep acting like you that dude or you him, I'm gonna show you where him end up at.
Right.
Totally agree. We did that to Zaria. when she was little.
So it's safe to say you would turn them in and let the police have their way with them.
It's not having your way.
It is.
Because I'm still going to have a watchful eye. If I turn my kid in looking like this,
oh fuck.
As a mom, I'm still going to have a watchful eye over my kid.
Well, we had a watchful eye over what's the young lady that went to
Sandra
the
Bland.
We had a watchful eye over Sandra Bland, but they killed her.
Yeah, they fucked.
So we're not even going to use.
But that's not. But to me, is they need to be learned. They need to be taught a lesson because again,
And only the police could teach them that.
But what if he doesn't? You have a talk with him. Y'all have your discussion, and he goes out and he kills somebody.
I'm not having a talk with my son for destroying my car. Me as a dad, I don't need the police to do what I'm gonna do to him.
Yeah.
Okay, but
On something like that. Now, if my son go rape somebody, kill somebody, do all that wild geeking shit, yeah, son, you got to go handle that. But as far as the other shit, I can handle that.
As a dad. This is a mother.
No, I get it. But that's why I said it's no right or wrong.
So do you think she was trying to teach him a lesson?
I think she was trying to teach him a lesson.
I think it was a lesson. I think it was a lesson in that. That's what I think.
Now,
but do you feel? Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. As a man, do you feel you couldn't teach a little man that lesson better than the police could?
Oh, I know I could have.
Right.
But at this point, if he's gotten to the point where he's bold enough to take my keys and take my car, me talking to him, that ain't working no more. Now I got to take it to the next level of fear to let this nigga know, hey, Slim, you can't lay down in here no more.
You ever took your mother car?
Nah. My two brothers did. Both my see, watch this. Watch this. I'm the baby. The baby is always the smartest and the best one. I'm not saying that because I am. I'm saying that because if you are aware and you can watch, you my oldest brother. You my older brother. You my older sister. You do something, mama tear your ass up.
You learn your lesson.
That's true.
He do the same thing you just did. He get his ass tore up. She did what both of y'all did, and she get fucked up.
Right.
Why would I do anything that y'all did? And I don't want to get fucked up.
Right.
My mama's baby.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So I learned from my brother's mistakes.
Right.
My oldest brother stole my mother's car. She had a Ford LTD, white joint with the burgundy top. Took her through the neighborhood back behind where we lived at. Back then, they didn't pave roads; they gravel roads.
Right.
So they put the gravel on there. He loses control. He fucks up about 4 or 5 cars. Knock his ass up here in the back of the car. My older brother, my mother got a tan Fleetwood Cadillac Fleetwoods. He stole that joint. He out joyriding. They go to a party. They get to wrecking and beefing with the niggas at the party. Get my mother car beat up with bats.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
basically, you came from money.
I don't know how he got that out of
Where the
there.
fuck that came from? Because I wish I had some of that motherfucking money I came from.
Cadillacs and Fleetwood. You came from money.
My thing was, she fucked them niggas up. I mean, broke they shit.
Right.
Why would I take mama keys?
Right. So you learned your lesson from your ancestors.
Yeah.
You learned your
Those that came before me. Yeah.
Right.
And the thing is who's to say he hasn't done this
Before.
before?
I was just
that's
gonna
why
say.
I said I'm with you.
We don't know
I'm
the
with
back.
you.
We don't know the backstory. That's the problem. We don't know the backstory. So if this
tough.
is if this
Sorry,
is
I'm
tough call.
believing
if this
skills.
is something that's continuous and he's
did
just
the
on a
same
bad,
thing.
she did the right thing. But if it's something that he did for the first time, me personally, it all depends. If my son joyriding now, maybe she didn't know about the evading. But I seriously doubt if she knew about the evading police part.
Because she knew all of it. She knew everything. That's
She
what
knew
made
they
her
put the
turn them
car
in.
store. Yeah, and they reported it stolen.
Yeah. Do you
Okay,
think
and
they didn't tell her?
and
They
they told
took us
her
on
that
a
your car was on
wild goose chase, and that's why I said I cannot
Did
say it's a right or wrong in this situation. I just know what's right or wrong for me.
I'd be.
And the
I would
only
be
reason
scared.
I wouldn't is because I've been through shit. And I seen how the police did
How old
me.
did they say Shawty was?
Well, he 19. He ain't no baby.
Did he have a driver's license?
I don't know. He probably didn't if he running. He
Nah,
might have
When
had
he was
some
19
dope.
years old,
Now-
he was driving a Dodge Charger,
Yeah.
doing the pursuit.
Oh shit, they
He
wasn't.
might have had a
They
dope,
wasn't
a
catching that
pistol.
jump.
I mean, for him to run in his mother John, he had something on him he shouldn't have had.
But at that point, he also know that they fuck black kids up down there
Now
too.
there you
so
go.
he had to get away.
That's what I'm saying.
It's either get away or get fucked up.
And that would have been my fear. I'm like, son, I ain't turning you in. You got to deal with me and your mama.
Yeah, you gotta come see.
You got to do. You gonna deal with both of us.
I'm with you
So
on
what
that
if
one. You gotta
what
come
if this
see
has
me.
been a repeat thing?
Now
and
that's
it-
the difference.
Then would you turn them in?
I'm not me. No, I'm not taking my child to the police. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna let them know the error of your ways is gonna fuck you. At some point, you gotta let a boy be a man.
So
you gotta
Keith-
let him know
That's a
the
fact.
error of your ways. I did my job. I've done my job, but the error of your ways is gonna catch up with you.
Key
now
piece.
Go ahead.
Key piece. After taking several side roads, the driver and passenger jumped and ran from the vehicle, causing the vehicle to collide into a fence.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously the mother probably got called by the police.
But yeah,
I just
he's
wanted
gonna.
to put that
I'm
out
not
there.
helping the police do their job anyway, unless it's like I said, if my son did some shit like rape a woman, shit that I know that I am 1,000% against, 1,000 like rape, wrongful murder, shit like that. Look, son, you fucked up. You got to get out of here. I ain't gonna turn you in, but you got to go because you have went astray of your teachings from what I brought you into this world teaching you.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna hand my son over to the law because the law don't give a fuck about him. I still love him, but now you went away from your teaching, so now I gotta let you be in this world and see what, and you gotta deal with God.
All right, I got a question. And it did say that he was charged with felony fleeing to elude with the motor vehicle. I got a question. How far do you go? And this is mainly for the ladies, but us too. How far will you let your son go, your kids go, before you just say, you know what, I'm done? You untie your hands and you put them out.
Putting them out ain't saying you done.
Yeah.
You never wash your hands with your child. Putting them out is making them go be. Well, I'm gonna let
Be
the woman.
grown.
I'm sorry. That
No,
was
no,
for the
no,
women.
It was for
I think you're
everybody.
right.
It was for
the women.
everybody. It's for both of us. All
I
of us.
don't know because I mean my kid has been a good kid, you know. But
How old is your kid?
She's 22.
Okay.
So, but I've instilled. I'm not gonna say fear in her early, but we instilled certain things into her early that she knows that there are consequences. All actions have consequences.
That's right.
I'm
So
glad you
even
said that.
and the reason why I say yes about the whole locking up is because when they were little, they was at my sister's house and they were throwing rocks at somebody's house that could have broke a window. So
Some shit the kids do.
correct, but my sister took them down to the police station and she told the police officer to lock them up.
But that
She
was
only
just
locked
to
them
scare.
up. But
Yeah, that
that's
was
the
to
point
scare 'em.
is sometimes you have to do that for kids to scare them to reality that there are consequences for your actions. Like you just not going to say get a pat on the back or a pat on the butt and say it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Or don't do this again. So I don't know.
That scared straight shit worked. It
As-
worked for
yeah.
me. It worked for me, dog. I can honestly say
I
that
went.
shit-
Did you go?
I went.
I was part of it.
Where did you go?
I went to. They took us to Lawton.
They took me
and
to
it was
Jessup. I
okay.
went
They
to
took us to
Jessup.
Lawton. Go ahead, tell yours, and I want to tell mine. And
I went to Jessup and it was terrible. It was terrible because when they put us in there, they stripped us. They put us in the jumpsuits.
oh, they did all that.
Nigga, I was in there for a weekend.
Oh yeah, they ain't do us like
It
that.
wasn't no. Nah,
I was a scared straight.
Yeah, I was
Nah,
in it too, but his was different.
I was on the verge of going. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So
Okay.
at this point, when they took me down that jump, I had literally, I thought I got away. Cause my mama put me out. I came out this way and started staying with my father. Now I'm no longer in Mo County. I'm out here. So I'm like, oh, I'm shit. They don't know about me. I'm cool. So that motherfucking paperwork showed up in my father's house. And it was like, fuck. I had to go. So then the judge was like, oh, nah, he going to the scared straight program.
Okay.
When they pulled me in on a Friday, I had to turn myself in on a Friday, and they took me, put me in a van. Well, it was like 7 of us, and they took us to Jessup. When we walked into Jessup, nigga, man, that was the
But did they have a separate
So-
section? They had a separate section for y'all. I'm assuming.
nah. They had some short timers that was getting ready to get out. That was your you was assigned to them.
Now you talking.
And then they walked you through the entire process of being incarcerated. And it was not a good sight. Eating food, when we got there, we was supposed to get our food and go sit down and eat. Man, there was niggas walking by, snatching people chicken off their plate, snatching their food, their juice. This one dude ain't eat the whole weekend.
Did they fuck with y'all?
It was us.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Right.
You was.
So I'm thinking you're talking about another inmate.
You was assigned to an inmate,
Okay.
and the inmate you had to walk with him, and he had to show you everything, and that's who you bunk with. That everything. It was.
So
Bruh,
yours was more in debt than mine. So
bruh,
mine was.
I have not been in lawful trouble since. Now I done did some shit, but it made me wise the fuck up. It made me pay attention. If I do something, I'm by myself.
Know that. That's the first part.
If I'm going to do something, I say nothing. You know what I mean? It made me wise up. It made me watch who I talk to, who I deal with, where I'm around. When I'm dealing with people, I'm in their goddamn face. Because I want to know how it is the fuck that I dealt with you. Because if I ever see you again, I know in the light that I dealt with you. You understand?
Right.
So it made me wise. It woke me the fuck up because I was like, how do I fucking not come back here?
Now,
That's
what about
wild.
your experience.
So with mine's was they took us on a Saturday school. They had this thing called Saturday school. When
Saturday
you fucked
school.
up in school,
Yeah,
you
I
had to
remember
come
that.
on a Saturday.
Yeah, I remember
got
that.
it?
So it was
We didn't
me,
have that.
and this was at Potomac High School. High
you
School.
went to Potomac.
So we at Saturday school. We thinking we about to have to do some writing and all that shit. The school bus came and said, "Okay, you're going to Lorton today." So it took us to Lorton.
All the way to Lorton, though.
And when we got to
damn.
Lorton, they
That
walked
phone-
us in them gates.
That funky motherfucker.
And you heard them gates slam behind you, and they had a dude named Shorty. He was 19, and he had just got double life. And Shorty was our guide. And they basically showed us some shanks, showed us some pictures of niggas' assholes getting ripped, not to be crude, but
That's right,
showed us
that's
that
real.
and told us this is what you got to look forward to. And it starts now with you getting in trouble coming to Saturday school. That was it. Did it scare me straight? No, it didn't. It let me know, nigga, this could happen.
It woke me up.
And you might have to go through some shit. But I think more so it made me, not this just me, it made me be more careful in my street shit.
What you was doing.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
it made me be more careful.
It woke
do
you up.
do you think that with the generation nowadays, because it's totally different from us, with the generation nowadays, do you think that shit would work?
No.
No.
Because
I kinda don't either.
now jail is a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And it's
Jail is a
terrible.
badge of honor.
It's terrible, especially when you see the young niggas and I mean, for those of us that were involved with the youth, as in coaching, mentoring, or just dealing with the youth, then you see them as young adults, and you be like, damn, Shawty, I ain't seen you in them, and I ain't heard nothing in the news. I ain't heard nothing in the newspaper. I know you was a hell of an athlete. Like, where you been? Oh man, I just come home, coach.
I just came home.
But he's
Yeah.
saying
They
it like
proud. Yeah.
like nigga, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean you just coming home?
I remember I used to hit little niggas on the bus and shit, man. Yeah, man, I just got home, man. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, dude, I see motherfucker this up. And now, you know what I'm saying? It's totally different. 'Cause now they got cell phones and shit, and they all in that joint. You know,
My cousin
doing all
is
that
sick.
shit. They having a ball.
My cousin is super duper sick right now.
What'd
Was
you say?
He was in Cumberland.
I've used all my mobile data.
That Bama
That's why I
was.
told you use mine. You hard.
I
So we
mean,
on
I can
pause right
connect to
now?
it. What is it? It paused or it's skipping? What is it?
We not even on. We just lying to each other. We ain't here lying to each other and
Connect to
shit.
y'all. We still record. So like I said, I'll edit and post it up.
Okay, yeah. So my
So
my cousin
let's
is sick right
continue.
now. He was in Cumberland. They had him in Cumberland, and he was in Clarksburg. He went to Cumberland. When he got to Cumberland, he was in that joint living a life of luxury. He had a tablet. He called me from
Money.
He got an Xbox in his cell, TV with his own remote.
But is that jail or is that prison?
Don't matter. You not with your family. You not with us. You was in there with a whole bunch of niggas that you don't know, Slim. Incarceration, is incarcerated. He's in prison, but he's in complete prison. He
So how is he able to get all that stuff then?
I don't know, but he calls me 2-3 times a day from this fucking tablet, and he like, cuz all you got to do is just add a little money to my some little J something, some little shit he gave me. And then he's like, once you add the money to it, man, I can just call you whenever I want to. He got a Facebook, he got an Instagram, he got this shit is crazy. I'm baffled because I'm like, nigga, I ain't got a tablet, and my laptop. And my laptop about to fucking go down. I'm about to get locked up so I can get me a motherfucking
I know they got
tablet.
it, but I just...
It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. When he told me that, I was like, nah, you got to be shitting me. He's like, nah, cuz I'm right here. I'm on my tablet right now. Matter of fact, I'm laying in my bunk. And the reason why I said he's sick is because 4 days ago now, they just moved his ass. He moved somewhere in Maryland. I think he said, I can't remember the part, but he's in a new jail. He said he in an open squad bay with a whole bunch of bunks. He say, man, these niggas walking around 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nothing nobody could do about it. And I'm like, nigga, are you serious? He's like, yeah, man. I say, well, guess you'll be a little smarter next time. You did the crime. You got to do the time. I'm a baby, though. I pray for him. I hope he keep his head to the grind and be smart. Like I tell him when I told him when he come home, man, it's time to go. It's go time.
So that's the thing is, some people need to take that as a learning lesson. Yeah. People don't. They just
it's crazy.
Offenders.
It's crazy how people think they are smarter than the law. It's too much technology out here right now. It's way too much technology out here right now.
Hopefully we back, y'all.
And this dudes out here still trying to sling corner style and don't understand that these they got
cameras and drones everywhere.
Drones. They got drone. They are flying drones that make them. They got drones that look like birds, and they are flying them around in these neighborhoods.
They have cameras all throughout Baltimore,
Everywhere.
and people still are doing stuff.
Yeah.
So that is just...
That's why I said that's
Baltimore ain't got no hope.
But
no, don't say that.
After what the police did to Freddie Gray, and then what the city did to those
the police officers. Yeah.
The police officers in Baltimore, if you don't do a heinous crime, as in murder, directly in front of the police officer.
Say that again.
Assault and battery directly in front of the police officer. Snatching purses right in front of the police officer. If they don't see that,
you can't use Facebook.
man, you can speed.
Doing that.
You can, man, you can do.
I know
Baltimore
that they can do,
Nah,
I
listen,
know
out
they
of
can
my
do
data.
stuff. because
Baltimore wide open right now.
Somebody, like right down the street from my apartment, they shot a guy right in front of like the little convenience store, and the police car is always sitting there. So
These youngins is out of
they're
control.
crazy. That's why it's like they act like they have nothing to lose anymore.
All he did was roll his passenger window down. Whoever shot dude rolled by, put something in that passenger window, and said, "You on lunch break, officer?"
No, they were out looking for him though. They had the
They're not gonna find him.
helicopters. They were talking, asking, "Have you found me?"
They not gonna find him.
Now, what I was about to say was, I mean, like I said, the digital footprint now, the reason why with the technology and the reason why they pushing this technology is so you can't get away with shit. Now, these motherfuckers that's doing this petty ass street crime and shit like that, they're not really focusing on them like that as of now.
But see, the problem is that
small
people,
fish.
Yeah, exactly.
want to post all their business on social media.
That adds
Like,
to it. And they got
post locations, people post all that stuff.
I was just
I'm
having
not-
a conversation with my cousin about that dumb shit.
And I said this before, they have special officers, a special unit that just sits there and watches Instagram all day. When we talked about the Boosie situation.
True
remember?
statement.
Remember we talked about the Boosie situation, why he got caught up because somebody was literally just watching his live. So they literally watch the live. They know when you affiliated with these so-called crews in our area, crews and gangs, and they just sit there and watch the live all fucking day. That's all they do.
Crazy.
So now with the technology and the social media, it fucks you as a criminal. You can't get away with shit.
You can. You just need to learn how to be smart.
Yeah, that too. But most people don't think about the shit. Just like the girl we talked about
Keep stuff
earlier.
to yourself.
She thought she was smart. She thought she was, but she didn't think about that fucking digital
Because
footprint.
then she wasn't smart.
No, she was dumb as a bag of rocks for doing that dumb shit. But I wanted the key piece of information. I ain't gonna lie. The key piece of information I want to know is why. I'm just so curious to know why.
But Dick,
But the point is
That's
the point is why she's going to come
This joker
become
keep talking
famous
about dick.
is because we keep talking about her. She's not even worth the conversation and being relevant anymore. Like that's what's going to keep her name in the news.
Man, that heifer
It'll
done
last
set
for
us
a
back
week.
25 years.
Yeah, she did.
We
She
was
did.
out the mud, ho.
and you fucked.
We
us
was
up.
just getting over why they beat goddamn Rodney King, and then here your dumb ass
do this
come.
dumb shit like that. And look, I brought up to him. Remember the chick in Southeast lived in Berry Farms, and she reported her car stolen with the baby in it, and the baby was really at the neighbor's house.
Oh God.
This was about. This was a while
When was
ago.
this?
This like 03. I ain't gonna lie. It was a long ass time ago.
I
when
was-
Berry Farms was,
I was
up.
out the country.
Berry Farms was up. This is like 03. I remember watching that shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I wasn't back in the country yet.
This shit crazy. What do you do when you see somebody on the news that you know? Like,
That shit. That
It
shit.
depends on what they did.
That wait.
Hey.
That be the now that's the bullshit. I coached football for Forestville Boys and Girls Club. We had a couple of coaches that were school teachers in the district, and you know what I mean, did things with the kids all over the place. And this one coach brought two brothers that was at his school. They lived over in Southeast. Because they didn't live too far from me, I was the one that picked them up for practice, and I was the one that took them to practice. And a year later, after our season was over, on the news, one of the brothers just had a baby, and I was going through some tough times, robbed a contractor that was working on a house in Landover, beat him with his own hammer, and killed him, and robbed him. And they had my youngin' face right on the damn TV screen. And what you said, how do you feel? Me, I had a sick feeling to my stomach, and I got an instant headache because I knew this kid had potential.
I'm gonna tell you one worse. Not worse. It's probably not worse. But y'all know.
Nah,
y'all know. hold
he
on.
in for murder, so he.
That's not worse. But y'all know I come with
fucked
the.
up.
Y'all know I come with the fucked up shit. But this
No,
is true story.
But quick question: do you think that you failed him in some type of way? Did it make you feel like you failed him in some type of way, or
No.
did it make you feel like, oh, maybe I should have reached out a little bit more for
no,
him?
No. Not on that. No. I don't feel like I failed him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the community probably failed him, but not me per se. I was just talking to some parents last weekend about how we have to police our
Communities. Yeah, we do.
how it takes a village to raise a child. If we see some youngins walking down the street and they talking out of whack, us as adults or elders to them, because they could very well be young adults. They could be 20, 21. But us as elders to them, we ought to say something to correct that.
So
Definitely.
The
what
way
makes
they
you-
wearing their clothes, the way they talking to females, the way they interacting with each other. If it's not right, we should say something.
But the fucked up problem about that shit is, depending on what it is, what you say, fuck around and get you shot.
That's true. But if you present a stern presence or a prominent presence, that shit goes by the wayside.
What can we do as strong black men right here in this room with this show, everything? What can we do to present a presence in our community?
Just if we see it, confront it. If a young boy walk past you with his pants hanging down, you let him
I
know.
would say something.
Hey, look here, champ. I got daughters probably around your age, my man. And if my daughter would ever bring you to meet me and you got your pants hanging off your ass, I'm going to snatch your pants off your ass. And I'm going to put your ass out my house. And tell you, nah, Slim, you can't come in here with that. You know what I mean? We gotta confront it head on. If we don't say something and we let it go, we are just adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah,
So-
I agree.
So we have to say something.
When with these youngins, I will say this to piggyback off what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
When doing that, you have to be prepared to take whatever comes with that.
Oh, no doubt.
So as men, I think we all basically can agree.
Oh.
We have to be willing to put our lives on the line
Yeah.
for the youth. As a father, I know my kids need me.
Right.
I know they do. So, but I feel like it's for them too.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So
It
I
is.
feel you on that.
It's like homeless people.
It's real slippery slope though.
It's like homeless people. If I'm walking into the 7-Eleven with my son and a homeless dude asks me for money, I have a whole crazy conversation with that joker.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm with my son.
Right.
I don't want him to think that this shit is
There's no-
okay.
You hit that shit on
So
the head.
don't. If you see me or anybody else walking with their kids, bruh, leave them alone. How they gonna? They gotta take care of them. And you asking them for money. You standing here asking them for money.
Right,
That's
right.
not right for the kid to see you do that.
It's not.
So don't ask me for shit. Don't ask a woman for shit. If I see a homeless person or just somebody panhandling, ask a female for something,
Yeah.
I lose it.
All right.
I
go-
So I
lose
handle
it.
that two ways. I will express to them that sometimes, like you see me with my son, don't ask me for shit, but sometimes I'll give it to him in front of my son, and guess what comes with it? When I give it to him, and I'm walking back to the car with them, I say, y'all see that shit? I say, a man should never have to beg another man for nothing.
Yeah,
Now
it's
you
it's
seen me
always a
give
lesson.
him
I
that.
like that. I like
said,
that.
you see what he did? He had to ask me to help him, and I break it down so that they see that shit ain't what's up.
Yeah.
But I still let them see some humanity at the same time.
Yeah.
Like now, and I
Ain't
tell
no-
him
ain't
he
no
might not go
humanity
get
in
no
that.
burger with that $1. He might go buy a beer with it. But that's something he got to deal with. You see what I'm saying?
I get that part, but I'm not. Yeah, I got my own.
Oh, I feel you
situation.
1,000%.
I can't sit here and take care of you
Right.
when I'm taking care of him, and I gotta
Right.
take care of me and that.
Right,
Man,
right.
come on, Slim.
But I still
Now-
want them to see it's fucked up that he's doing that, and I never want y'all in that position. Ever. Like,
Ever.
that's the...
Last place.
Now, me personally, I don't give anybody money. I will. I'm always. You need something to eat, champ? You hungry? I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy food for somebody that needs it. I'm not giving up no money because I just don't know where they putting the money into. But if you out on the street homeless and you need something to eat, I definitely give you something to eat. Like I work downtown on 12th Street at the Marriott. And the homeless would come in all the time. And, you know, certain one, hey, you need a cup of coffee, champ? I got you. Get him a cup of coffee. Me and my wife was downtown one day, and I seen this dude that I knew from being down there. And I had a sandwich that she made because we went out and we made our lunch. We ended up going to Kava. And so I was like, hey, I got a sandwich, bruh. You know what I'm saying? How you been? You good? You want it? Yeah. And so I gave him the sandwich.
Right.
He took it, you know, homemade sandwich. That I'll do, but I won't give him no money.
Outreach like that is another thing. I'm talking about the panhandlers.
No, I got you. The ones that's on the
'Cause
corner.
I done took youth ministries out from church every fourth Sunday to feed the homeless.
Yeah,
You understand?
I've been through that
So
too.
I got that part of humanity down. It's just that part that you get the panhandling, but you standing in an obvious spot. People gonna come to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
People have gotta go to the gas station.
Intricately plotted that.
Right.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of
So-
times it be a hustle.
But ask your
Sometimes
question
it's
though.
a hustle.
But what if they say, "Do you have any change, or can you buy me something to eat?"
That's-
Then would you go ahead and buy something?
Well,
for
like I
somebody?
said, I usually will
that
give.
approach probably would have me to reprieve and get them something to eat. But at the same time,
Get you on some shit because we still freezing.
Yeah, well, we been
it's all
freezing.
good. You stupid.
We been freezing.
You,
before
could,
that.
Go ahead, Terrence.
So
Put it to where he could only
He
hear
gonna say
me.
yours is just some shit, but his is off.
Yeah, basically.
oh shit.
So
Dang.
I'm glad
Hey.
somebody here sees the bullshit.
No,
besides
but he tried to put it on me.
I
He
know I
tried to
tried
shit
to
too.
help your shit.
No, you tried to put it on me too.
That's
It's
what I
some
tried
shit
to do.
too.
But
It's
that's what
just
the
some
fuck
shit
I get
too.
for trying to help
Yeah,
your
that's what the fuck
bullshit.
you get. See?
Oh shit. The fuck.
Now, have you ever seen somebody on the news that you knew was like, what the fuck?
Who?
You.
On the news?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, nigga. A dude from, listen, to anybody know, listen, and I don't want to offend nobody, but it was a guy in our group. Okay, do y'all remember the shit that just happened in Landover? Where the guy killed the dude and set him on fire in Landover? He was in our group. He was in our fucking group.
Let me
so
find
yes,
out.
I have seen somebody on the news
What about-
that was like, what the fuck? He
What
was
about
part
you?
of CIU radio.
Huh?
That's what
He was
didn't
in
hear
our
that.
group?
Oh, in a group. My
Yes,
bad.
he
My
was
bad.
part of
I'm thinking
CIU
you was talking about
radio.
your rap group. My bad.
No.
Who was you rapping back there? That's what I was thinking.
And I don't
about.
want to say his name.
No, we ain't gonna say his
you
name.
You know, but
I didn't know that.
Allegedly killed somebody right here in Landover. He's from you the Landover niggas. You might know him. All
I
your
probably
people's
do.
Landover.
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
I didn't see that though. I didn't
But
see that story.
he allegedly, because the charges are still going, he allegedly shot the guy that's in the wheelchair
Damn.
and he burned the apartment up.
What?
Damn. He must have owed him some serious money.
I'll show y'all the name when we off air.
What
but I hope
about
he
you?
I hope
But
he
see-
didn't do it, but
But the thing is like you're still not gonna get your money. So why? If that was the case,
all right,
you still
it
get
wasn't
your
about no
money.
fucking money.
Principalities.
What about you? You ever seen somebody on the news?
Not someone on the news, but one of my best friends is a DC police officer, and so stuff comes across her things, and she told us that somebody we knew had gotten arrested. I'm not going to say what for, but
soliciting the
Selling that
prostitution?
pussy. I was about to say that.
But it's funny y'all say
no,
that.
it
Look.
was not.
solicitation.
First of
Funny
all,
y'all say that.
it was not a female.
I said
Oh,
soliciting
he was
to
selling dick?
prostitution.
It wasn't soliciting to
was selling
prostitution.
dick?
He was prostituting.
He wasn't
He was prostituting
prostituting.
his man booty.
Yeah,
Hey,
no
look,
bullshit.
behold.
No.
You all put your thumb in me?
Ooh, your he pussy.
You want me to give you a poop noodle?
I wake up one morning and I'm watching the news and news story come across 3 women in some county accused of sexual assault of a student in a group home.
What?
Yeah, crazy shit. So when they
So
showed
you knew one of the women?
All 3 of them.
one of them was an ex-girlfriend of mine.
Them the type of bitches you was fucking with?
Exactly.
They gotta take little boy
That
dick?
little boys.
Bruh, I'm
Damn.
like, what the fuck?
Hey,
Damn,
little
Mike.
Mikey, he got away. Now I gotta go get little Stevie.
I was like, what the fuck? I'm looking like, seriously? That shit was wild.
An ex-girlfriend though?
It was an ex-girlfriend. The bitch was
cheer?
crazy
Did
anyway.
you cheer? Were you happy?
I didn't cheer. I was like, what the fuck?
He was happy. He was happy.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I
lucky.
had to ask her what the fuck happened, and she tried to say the dude raped her, but he was fucking her. He was fucking a teacher at the school, and she worked at the group home. She worked at a group home that he was in, and so it was like literally 3 of them, 3 women. I was like, what?
This
the
is the
fuck?
bullshit. That's sad.
I told you.
That's
it was
super
crazy.
sad.
That reminds me of the shit I keep seeing on Instagram. Were you in Cheltenham?
Were you abducted?
They showed the little dude with the orange sweatsuit.
Were you touched
little
in
hat.
Cheltenham? God damn, Mike.
Oh shit! Now
Damn.
that shit.
That shit
What
was
about
wild.
this one? Were you a Boy Scout?
Were you a Boy
Yeah.
Scout?
No, they have a new
What
one.
does that mean, Rob? Was I a Boy Scout? Yes,
I
Why,
was a
yes,
Boy
I
Scout.
was.
I was, but
Oh,
I had a
hell
den
no.
mother. I had a den mother.
Mother?
And she
Yeah.
was old as fuck.
Watch that hanging off the wall.
Oh,
It's
my
gone.
bad.
He knocks.
I
shit
had
down
a
every
den
week.
mother.
Down goes
I was
Frazier.
a Boy Scout, but I had a den mother. She was an old white lady.
What does a den mother do?
So he wanted to be touched.
They didn't go camping with you.
Nah, we went to her house. She made the cookies. She gave us little assignments. Like we made a bird out of popsicle sticks and the little eyes. I was a Cub Scout, not a Boy Scout.
Oh, okay.
I was a
Yeah,
Cub
yeah,
Scout.
yeah.
And she touched
So
you.
with Cub Scouts, no, she didn't. She was a nice old lady.
And she
And
touched
she
you.
lived on the house
Yeah,
on.
you know she touched you.
I still remember the house. They tore it down by Alpine Apartments off Temple Hills Road. That was my damn mother.
Got you.
And she made some good oatmeal cookies, and I wouldn't have. She was old, but I wouldn't have minded if she touched me. I wouldn't have minded, and I would have never told.
He is the Antoine Fisher of the damn CIU. Oh, Antoine sat there and let that girl suck on this little dangling, and all he could do was breathe out. But let her suck your little thing.
I wouldn't have got mad. Fuck it. I would have felt that was a good den mother. And she was preparing us for what's to come.
What's to come?
Oh my
Reality.
So what's the youngest guy you ever dealt with?
Damn, thumbs.
First of all, I don't know.
You don't like young dudes?
No.
You had a little boy before.
No.
Stop lying.
She get her niggas from the senior citizen home.
3 more years.
Hold up.
No, the
3
youngest guy
more
I've ever
years, you
dated
gonna
was
get
like
a
3 years
27.
younger-
You gonna
3
get a
years
little
younger than me.
He was 3 years younger than you.
Yeah.
When?
Hold on,
When
I
I
didn't hear the
was
statement.
like 30, in my 30s.
You was 30, so he was 27.
Yes. And he was a very mature 20.
Watch what's
you
going to
never-
happen in the next 2
She
years.
full of shit.
In the next 2 years, she gonna get a little
20-year-old.
year-old.
Yeah, no, she was
Let's
20
30,
year old.
Because
Let's
y'all
30.
go backwards.
She was
Yeah,
20 year old.
yeah.
Y'all go
And I'm
backwards.
gonna tell you why.
I like older.
Now you like older until you get a whip of them old balls and that gray hair on them balls.
shit ain't gonna
you
work.
Gonna like older forever.
That shit ain't gonna work one night. He gonna suck on that left titty and finger fuck you for 4 hours. You gonna be like, pop pop.
Are you arriving?
The lowest I would go is like 30.
Yeah, you
be like,
are you
Papa.
arriving?
You gonna be like,
Like-
pop pop. Can you come up here and get some of this pussy? Like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Shit. He gonna suck your nipple. You know how it is when you take a shower and your motherfucking skin get wrinkled? He gonna suck your nipple wrinkled.
That shit
Y'all
get
kill me with that. I like older men. For how long?
yeah, right.
about?
And then they switch
There's
and go
still
young.
some vibrant 50-year-olds.
50 ain't old. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm still
There's some
vibrant.
vibrant 60-year-olds.
Oh, now you're pushing us.
yeah,
So you
man.
seen
You
No,
know I
that?
push
there's some
it.
very vibrant. Have you seen these men? on
Yeah,
TikTok?
nah, niggas
There's
working
some
out.
very vibrant
Niggas working out.
60-year-olds. And if you don't drink and you don't smoke and you take care of your body,
Well, I guess that marks all three of us the fuck out.
I don't drink or smoke no more.
Look, I was getting excited.
I'm not going under 3
I'm good.
years.
I'm good. I'm getting my shit back.
I
I'm
was
good.
getting excited as though I was in the category until she said,
Don't
"Let you drink and smoke." I
Don't
was like,
smoke.
I'm good. I'm straight. I don't drink no more.
Cause my little shit getting winded already.
"Oh man."
I don't drink no more. I'm
Feel
good.
me?
See?
See?
All right, y'all. Let's get into the blast report real quick. So I'm gonna start this one off. I'm gonna do it a little different. I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna shout out Spizzy. I shouted them out before, but I definitely want to shout them out again.
Spizzy.
Spizzy is a smoothie spot that's owned by a middle school principal, and he always hires students from the school. And every year he takes
Spizzy.
he shuts down the shop for a week. He's got 2 locations now. One in Brandywine in the shopping center where the Costco is in Brandywine, and then it's another one in, I want to say that's Temple Hills off St. Barnabas. Is that St. Barnabas? Yeah, I think St. Barnabas. But Spizzy, look it up. He takes his whole staff to Jamaica for a week every year.
Oh, he a
So-
bad dude. I'm about to go get a job.
The customer,
Just for the trip.
yeah, the customer
Where I work,
service.
nigga, I work for busy.
It sounded like some Cheltenham now.
Nigga, he ain't getting no money as
The-
busy. Nigga, I go to Jamaica every year. That's busy.
The customer service.
Do
is
we take him
always
doing
on point.
hedonism? No.
don't
Okay,
know.
I was just
But-
They're
asking.
children.
The customer service is always on point when we go in there,
children.
and I just love what he's doing. And then all of the smoothies are named after cities. So you got Landover, Landover, Clinton, Bowie. Is it Bowie,
is it just
Forestville?
cities in Maryland?
Yeah, just
Oh,
cities in
Prince
PG
George's
County.
County.
It's
Oh,
all
PG
it's
County.
all PG County
County?
cities.
Cause
It's
I
all
ain't
PG
here
County
Tacoma,
cities.
Park,
No,
Silver
it's all
Spring,
it's
Wheaton,
all PG
Y'all
County
talking
cities.
about Baltimore? That's still
So
Maryland.
it's
Rockville. Oh, that's not.
no,
that's,
it's cities in
y'all
PG
are
County.
Baltimore.
So it's cities in PG
Y'all
County.
are
So
not
it's,
Maryland.
it's only cities in
Y'all
PG
are-
County because it's based
Yeah.
in both spots are based in PG County, and I want to say he was a PG County school principal. So yeah,
All right.
What's his name?
This is a
I don't know his name,
public
but the name is
service
Spizzy.
announcement,
The
a
name is Spizzy
PSA.
spot.
If you are from Baltimore, going to Baltimore, and gonna live in Baltimore, you are not a part of the DMV. Stop telling people that. You all did not come up with New Balance. No. You wait a minute,
Fuck
Mike.
no.
You did not come up with New Balance because you don't have your name on the shoe.
Right.
If you pay attention to the 993s of 2004, you can see Washington D.C. right on the tongue, and on the back it says USA. It doesn't say Baltimore nowhere on those shoes. So you all did not come up with the New Balance, okay?
Even Virginia
Did it
got a
say
New
Virginia?
Balance.
Yeah, they gonna
Virginia
be.
got a New Balance.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait
the biggest debate.
Wait a minute.
That's the biggest
Wait a
debate.
minute.
But we
Yes.
started that.
Virginia actually touches part
It's part of the DMV. I've already said
And
that.
Baltimore is part of Maryland.
But Baltimore's not a part of the
I
DMV.
never
Hey,
said,
hold on.
hold on.
No,
I didn't say
Northern Virginia.
I never said Baltimore is a part of the DMV.
But let me say this.
Baltimore is part of Maryland.
Yeah, it is part of Maryland. But let me say this.
Baltimore
Any-
is Baltimore. Baltimore is his own planet.
But Baltimore, most people from Baltimore that are real Baltimore, they don't claim it as being a DMV. They claim Baltimore as
it's
being
being
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah,
So
y'all got y'all
if you
own
find
language.
somebody that's from Baltimore that's claiming, oh, we're part of the DMV,
Well,
they like
No.
uppity. They
I
some
will
other
say this.
Shit.
No,
Nah.
they're transparent.
Baltimore somebody won the million of the Powerball in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And it has been a ration of ODs since then. So
All right, what is it? The camera.
First of all, Baltimore
Camera
was
about to go?
just like
Is when-
uh,
Go ahead.
it was
Go ahead,
just
we
like
can finish.
DC in the 80s
They can
and
still
the
hear us.
90s,
Mm-hmm.
but they are just like they're gentrifying they gentrify DC. They're doing the same to Baltimore.
I get it. But they still some dope snorting, shooting motherfuckers.
But you don't think DC was?
Yeah,
Was.
DC got
She
but
was.
certain
the thing is,
sections.
We're talking about
the
is.
biggest thing is that DC had great mayors to help build as much as
great
much
mayor.
shit that we talk about Marion Barry.
Hey.
He was
He was
an
the best mayor,
amazing.
yeah.
He was an
great mayor.
amazing mayor. Baltimore does not have good leadership.
And nobody
I'm
has
not gonna say they
measured up
don't have
since.
now, but they
The
have
leadership.
not had good leadership. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
it goes across the board.
Oh.
So I'm telling you.
Well, that's
Well, y'all,
Up and
Baltimore
coming.
got
Hey.
a pretty decent mayor now, and that little brother.
Yeah, and they need to give him a fair chance.
All right,
They need to give
any
him-
closing
people can't
remarks,
fix
shout
that
out
in
shows,
years.
anything?
August 12th, I will be with my man Nevin. The flyers being put together now. By the time I see you guys next, I should have the flyer. I will be posting it in the group. I just appreciate you guys supporting and coming on out and just laugh, man. I think I'm funny.
Yeah,
You're
alright.
definitely,
You all right.
definitely fucking funny.
I think I'm
I fucking cry tears every fucking week.
You all right. I'm
So,
gonna get on there next time.
When you called Mike,
Get on and do
Tidy,
what?
when he called Mike Tidy Bow Blue. I almost fainted in this motherfucker.
I'm gonna do some
I
stand
said his
up.
hair was it's blue. It's
I'ma
toilet
do-
bowl blue.
I'ma do-
You know
I'ma
the
do-
Toilet bowl blue.
I'ma do
You
some
know the
stand-up
water
next
in the
week.
toilet bowl, that blue, that's the blue that his hair is. And I was only stating it because my wife just put a fucking tidy bowl droplet in the fucking tank. And when I flushed it, I just saw the blue. So the blue was still in my fucking
This
eyes,
motherfucker
okay?
is an
It was
idiot.
stuck in my brain
y'all.
housing group.
Y'all
Toilet
don't
bowl blue was
understand.
the only color I can come up with.
Y'all
So,
don't understand.
Any
For a
closing?
nigga, what? This nigga just sat down and said, toilet bowl blue. I said, God damn it. This motherfucker's a natural cold fool, y'all. Y'all don't understand, man.
Exactly. Any closing
But it looks
remarks?
nice, Mike. It looks good.
Oh, we on the closing remarks. We remarking about this tidy bowl blue.
Oh, this is what you got done from your hairdresser?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, somebody did
remember
that to you?
I did say. So y'all check out my homegirl
Oh, no.
Rita. I'm gonna put her information.
Oh no! Wait,
out.
Mike. Wait, we
If you
can't
need a good
close
dot
out yet.
job,
No, Mike. Wait,
Go to
Mike.
Rita. I'm gonna put her information out on the site
Mike
and
was trying
next
to
week
close
too.
out.
Go ahead.
Mike, you asked someone. You actually literally got up, washed your face, brushed your teeth, or brush your teeth, then wash your face. Got dressed, drove, and let somebody do that to you, and then paid them for the.
Mike always does the
Yes.
blue hair. He
I've
always
had
do the
blue hair for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
seen
This is the
toilet.
bluest.
I've never seen
This the-
toilet
this
bowl
is the most
blue
vibrant.
This
on
is
you.
this is the color that I originally wanted, but me and my wife was doing it, so we was fucking up.
He said, "Fuck it,
But-
let me go to Rita," and then
and
Rita
get it
put
done
the
right.
real toilet
And
bowl blue.
Rita did it right. So yeah,
Hey,
Rita did it right.
Terrence, the motherfucker, he was on the beach and he came out the water, and all I thought was this motherfucker is a what you call a male mermaid?
A mermaid?
Hey,
A mermaid,
Not a male mermaid.
a merman. A merman. A merman. Y'all want to see the camera?
Hilarious.
The camera gone. I can't show you.
Male
I can't show you my blue
Hilarious.
steel. I can't show you my blue steel because the camera went down. But
Aquaman was the
merman.
shit though. And
Yes.
Aquaman was
a
a mermaid.
merman.
A
Yeah.
merman.
I'd be a
So no
merman.
shade.
Fuck you. I'd be a
Aquaman
merman.
was the shit.
He was
I ain't
not a
tripping.
merman.
Aquaman wasn't a merman.
No.
He didn't have a tail.
No.
His
Well,
mama
what was the
did.
one that had the tail?
I don't know.
No.
That was-
Aquaman didn't have a tail.
No,
his
he has
mama-
the thing. His mother was, he was
His-
half human, half thing. He can swim underwater without
And when
no
he went to
problem,
get in the
but
water, he ain't
never-
have a green tail.
No, he did not.
Oh, so you okay? I can't help you with that one, though.
All right, y'all. Look. Hey, next week we will be.
Ariel.
We
That's
will
a
be.
male
We will be
Ariel.
back next Thursday. Hey, real quick, are you gonna be
Ariel?
here or are you gonna be in New
I will
Orleans?
be in New Orleans, but I
You'll
will
zoom in.
be zooming
We'll
in.
zoom
on
in.
Oh, you going to New Orleans
I'm
next
going
week?
to New Orleans.
I will.
yeah.
We will definitely.
Hey,
we'll
hold
do
your
it.
breath. It stink like shit.
I
Oh,
heard.
and it's hot.
And it's hot.
But the food is amazing.
And nigga,
That's
if
all I
it
keep hearing
rain,
is food.
just go
That's
to
all I
the
keep hearing.
second or the third floor.
you're full of cool thing. You're full of cool air.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
go upstairs. Go upstairs and open the windows if it
Hopefully,
rains.
I'm staying upstairs. So.
All right, y'all. We will see y'all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. It'll be a total different show. I promise. We out, y'all.
it won't.
Peace.
Yay, yay.